We're just here to support the community, bring awareness to our lead hazard control program, where we're trying to reduce the lead hazards in the homes here in the city of Harrisburg, and really focus in on our little kids, helping them not stunt their growth, impair their development or anything like that. So we're just here to be a part of this event, and it's a great way for us to do an outreach and get the word out.
The risk for lead hazards, primarily we're focused on children under the age of 6 and the elderly. We're focusing on residences that were built before 1978. Those are the targeted units because most of them have lead-based paint in them. The risk involved, especially for young children, their cognitive development. If they ingest the lead, it could affect their growth, their brain development, brain function. A lot of children now, especially in urban areas where doctors or social workers may think they have ADHD, it could be that they're lead poisoned.
Basically what we're doing today, we're here at the game obviously, and what we're doing, we're focusing in on the individuals that's coming into the game with their little kids, because this is to benefit MoSelf, the local baseball team here in the city. So we're going to attract a lot of kids today, and it's just an opportunity for our program to touch maybe a couple thousand kids today, to be able to get that word out more to their parents to help them. We got applications, book bags, t-shirts, coloring books. That way the kids can kind of see and read what we're trying to accomplish here, and also being able to have that one-on-one with their parents to let them know what's the focus and how important it is to get rid of lead or reduce that hazard in the homes.
We're encouraging everyone to get there, if they move into a rental unit, to contact us and have the unit tested. It's better to be proactive than reactive, because once it gets into a child's bloodstream, it's difficult to remove. You never get rid of it, but the doctors can treat it. So we're looking for everybody to step up and do it ahead of time before any symptoms show themselves. Our program is a grant program. We received funding from the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development, also known as HUD. It's a 3-year grant. We got $2 million, and you have to be income eligible. There are income limits that we have to meet, that the homeowners have to meet, but it's totally free. There's no payback unless certain criteria happen. If anyone has questions or want additional information about the lead hazard program or any of our rehab programs, they can contact the Department of Building and Housing Development with the City of Harrisburg at 717-255-6419 and ask to speak with Damian Slaughter, the program director, or they can contact me, Nicole Purcell.
Well, as you heard Nicole say, Nicole Purcell is the Deputy Director of Building and Housing, and this program has been around for quite some time in the city government. When I became the mayor, there was one of those programs that I had no reason to dismantle. It's a great program. It's working. A lot of our housing stock, is of an older age. Some of the houses were built, as late as in the 1800s, and they have lead paint in them. And to ensure the quality of life and the healthiness of kids who live in these houses, we wanted to make sure that we continued this program on. We get federal funding from the federal government under our Housing and Urban Development Agency, who allows us to take these federal fundings. I think we apply for at least $2.3 million annually, and we are awarded these funds to go out and do testing in houses for eligible homeowners to remove lead paint from those houses. And we've expanded it also to renters as well, but really it hits home. It really hits home to making sure that our houses are clear and free of lead paint, because as you know, it's dangerous. Many kids can become mentally challenged as a result of eating lead paint. They have learning disabilities, very dysfunctional, and it can cause severe brain damage and make the kids become very lethargic. And so we wanted to make sure that we're a part of aiding families who aren't even aware that they're living in a house that has lead paint. And so we contract out for a nurse who goes in and does the testing, that once the family comes in and applies for the funding, we will then go out and test the house to determine whether it is whether it does have lead paint in it, and we will begin the process necessary to go through the stages of getting a nurse out there and then testing it. And if that's the case, then we certainly go out for a contract bidder who is awarded the funding to go out and do the process of removing the lead abatement. It's all around our commitment to restoring neighborhoods, because we leverage our community development block grant funds that we use to renovate houses and get them back on the tax rolls and get them into the hands of stakeholders, homeowners who want to move into these houses. And so for that matter, we will take an existing house with a family living in it if we discover it has lead paint in it, and we will leverage those dollars with our community development block grants and allow that family not only to get the lead paint out of it, but also to restore the house if it has antiquated wiring and it's in code violation, if it has a leaky roof, if it has broken windows, anything that is actually a part of a code violation and is deteriorating the very structure of that house. The family can come down and apply for funding, and if they are eligible, the guidelines are set by HUD, their income eligible guidelines, and if they do qualify, then we certainly are fast moving and making sure that the family becomes eligible to receive an opportunity to get the lead paint out of the house, and also to do other upgrades to the house to make it a more upgraded standard of living housing for that family. And so we are very committed to restoring neighborhoods. We've been doing it. We're very proud of the Thompson administration and all that we've done, and in the midst of challenge to resolve the worst fiscal crisis in the history of Harrisburg, and we were still able to work day to day in making sure that we were impacting the lives of those who have benefited from the services that we've been providing since I took office. And so that's a great program, and we want people to contact us through our building and housing department to see if you qualify, and we'll come out and test your house for lead paint and get the balls moving with the application, and ultimately, if you qualify, to get that lead paint out of your house so that your grandchildren and your children can be safe and you can be safe, because we know that, again, it's the best way of making sure that families are living in a quality lifestyle and in quality living headquarters. And so that's been our commitment and our goal on the lead abatement program, and we're very committed. So I'm very proud of the work we've done, and I ask you again to contact us and apply for home renovation funds to get your wiring upgraded in your house if it's antiquated, if you have a leaking roof, and if you need other types of work done in your house, such as a new furnace. Certainly those are some of the things that you can qualify for as well. But again, it is income eligible. Those guidelines are not set by the City of Harrisburg staff. They are set by HUD, federal government, and we have to abide by them. But we're very excited and very, very, very pleased that we have done so much work under this program since 2010. So please do stay involved with your community, get your kids involved with our programs and our Parks, Recs, and Enrichment program, and do know that there are greater days ahead for all of us in the city, and so get involved. Thank you very much.